Surprise trip to the West Coast, 200-mile drive coming up. Heading out with a guy I don't even know, looking for big springs. We might be having to fight off some predators. It's a tough time of year to get the fish in the boat that you like. And we're gonna head to Ahousaht, the largest Indigenous community on the coast anywhere in North America, even the Pacific. So at the end, hopefully barbecuing up some of the best salmon the way that kids love it. So enjoy. This is one of my favorite spots on earth. Usually I got the family with me, but today we got James, the replacement, not my son James. 11:30, just launched the used craft Ocean Pro 22. James is parking the truck. We're gonna do a night run here. Epic drive from Victoria to Tofino. Dock is quiet. We're about to light this up and head out. Got the radar up top. Pitch black. James knows this area from the back of his hand. James just has such a great positive attitude, and we joked all the way through this trip. And man, we started getting into the salmon pretty quick, as you see this hit here.
Driving it. Going. Good. Oh, nice one. Woo-hoo-hoo.
As James jumps over the transom to net this fish, something really interesting happens.
Oh.
I'd like to say the fish was so big it broke the net, but the net had unfortunately detached from the handle, and we circled back to grab it. And you know, on a beautiful day like this, you could do things like that. Make a turn, keep a fish on, and recover something. It is amazing. But as we try to gaff it in, we lose it. Beautiful salmon goes for a run, escapes death at the hands of James and I twice. The nice thing about good fishing, we're right back into a fish. And yeah, this is good fishing. We're running 3 rods, which sometimes get a little bit chaotic, but it's a lot of fun. Such a nice treat to be fishing with James. He's got, you know, generations of salmon fishing expertise in his bones. So, you know, catching fish, missing a couple fish, I didn't have to worry. He knows how to get a boat dialed in and really get on the fish.
There you go, sir.
James is a veteran, a school teacher. Yeah, just an amazing individual. Getting out on the water with him on a day like today is just a special treat for me.
He does not.
And to visit Ahousaht. It's one of the biggest communities, if not the biggest community in the Pacific of First Nations people. And just a beautiful setting and some of the best salmon fishing in the world.
Oh, this. Go. Wide.
Look at him swim.
Thank you.
Don't want to horse him, but
Get back now. Get back. Got it. There you go, sir.
little guy, but a good one.
Good stuff.
Well, James and his people have been living here on the West Coast since time immemorial. You know, they know these coves, know these inlets. And I had a chance about 30 years ago to come commercial fish around this area, Estevan Point, and really experience it when I was younger. And to come back now is just, it's an amazing opportunity. And it's funny, in this day and age, there's people on paddle boards circumnavigating Vancouver Island and on jet skis. So totally different environment than when James grew up here and, you know, when I used to fish here 30 years ago. You'd be lucky to see a few kayakers back when we were kids and when we were young men. But now a lot of this is really accessible thanks to, you know, YouTube videos and the amazing people of Ahousaht who really open up their community and their region to visitors as well. One of the great things about fishing off of Tofino and Howsett is you do get into some other species of fish.
Oh, might be a little holly. Oh, yeah. See that? That's no spring. Yeah.
You're searching for nice spring salmon, but you get into nice little halibut like this, trolling at the same time. So great experience to get other fish, which my family loves. And, you know, James was so generous. Usually we split fish like this, but he said, yeah, you go ahead and keep all the halibut. One of the nice things about fishing on a nice boat like this, you know, a 22 Hughes craft, is you can barbecue up a nice warm meal. And in this case, James said, hey, should we give some of these smokies to my nephew? And I'm like, sure. So in this case, we hand delivered these smokies to his nephew and his deckhand, who are super grateful to James. James is such a generous soul. You know, we're taking a break from our fishing, which we both love, and just giving a bit back to his family. That's one of the things about this trip I totally noticed throughout the community and throughout the whole Tofino to Port Alberni, all the way to Victoria. Just James's connection to the community and how everybody is like really connected. Almost, I think about a dozen people called him uncle on this trip. And he does have a big family, but his extended family is even bigger.
There.
Morning 2 of staying at a Howsett, James's Reserve. Awesome community. Doesn't get much better than this. Sandy beaches. We were too worn out to get to the event last night, but looking forward to smashing some springs this morning. We did really well yesterday, but I'm hoping we'll get some beautiful fish for smoking. What are you looking forward to today, James?
Getting home.
Getting home. Getting rid of his deckhand, I think is what he's looking for.
Actually, getting back up there is the best thing ever, right?
Oh, and on a morning like this, no wind. It feels like no wind. Birds are chirping. James loves the seagulls. Me, not so much, but it's beautiful out there. Tons of otters. We haven't seen any whales yet. Usually we'll see some bears. Let's go.
Kids! Oh! Kids, fish! Can you grab it? Yeah. Fish the Islander! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Now, I thought this was a screamer, a huge salmon, but it turns out it was a sea lion.
What happens when you're up against a sea lion, not a seal? Oh, there he is. Oh, the sea lion. Yeah.
Now, this sea lion wasn't satisfied with just one salmon. He was hanging around for what seemed like the longest time, but fortunately, eventually he took off and we got into another great salmon.
Nice fish. There you go, sir. White tail. Woo! This might be the sea lion. I think this might be a sea lion or a huge fish. Is it? We should turn back on it. Oh, maybe he just hooked in the tail. Huh? Fish! You're on! Mine is a monster. I saw its tail. Biggest fish in a trout. Look at that tail. Oh my God, this is a big fish. Maybe not too big.
He's right here, boss. Yeah. Always fun to double up like this. Woo! Both James and I landed our salmon, and yeah, just what a great experience to get into my best salmon of the year.
That is a monster.
With James on a beautiful day like today. One of the favorite things to do is barbecue up salmon. It comes out so well, so nice and moist. If you just cut it into these 1-inch strips, barbecue it up really quickly, 2 to 3 minutes aside at the most, and feed it to the family. Just with that sweetness, it really helps with kids getting to really enjoy and love salmon.
Salmon, it's a little bit hard to cook this and cook this really well, right? It's a little bit thicker. So what I like to do is cut these into about 1-inch strips. See that? Brush all over that surface area, because that's the nice thing is you have lots of surface area for cooking, caramelizing, searing in those flavors. So that is the nice thing about cutting it into strips. My buddy cooked this for me on the beach in Tofino probably 5-6 years ago. It's a great way to do it. Kids love barbecued salmon, especially. Put that in the fridge or put it right on the barbecue.
Oh, that's great. Man, that was an amazing trip, getting to travel to house it. That was amazing community. Great to see what was going on there. All the young fishermen and a few of the old fishermen. Yeah, just amazing salmon. Just look at that thick slab. See you on the next one. I gotta feed my kids.